Kevin, a lot of attention's been brought to Leonard Fournette being the greatest recruiter, the best recruit in Louisiana since you were being recruited by LSU. You told me you've met him. What have you learned about Leonard, and what similarities do you see between you and him as football players, as guys going through this process?
I think before the interview even started, me and you were talking about it. It's his head, how level his head is. And just like me, all he wants to do is play football. All that other stuff is secondary, and the number one thing for him is playing football and achieving his goals.
When you went through that so many years ago, not so many, you're still a young guy.
You was right. You're correct.
Was there a sense of relief when you finally got to campus, started practicing, and could kind of just focus on the football instead of all the noise around you?
Well, a sense of relief for you that you were actually on campus. You were actually in an LSU uniform, but all the pressure being off, nah, that ain't off. That's there even more now because you are there. The guys that have been waiting for you to get there got the opportunity to see you perform, or just the opportunity to see you act as who you are. They want to see who you are as a person. So the added pressure is kind of still there a little bit, but at the same time is on how you make it.
Leonard said that some of his teammates kind of tease him about being #1 recruit and joke with him about asking for his autograph. Did you go through a little bit of that too with guys kind of jabbing you a little bit?
Oh, of course. You go through it anyway. You know, you go through another side too where guys making little small comments about you and where they had you in the recruiting process and where they should have been, but it all comes with the territory.
It's a lot better than nobody knowing who you are, I guess.
Exactly, but I'm pretty sure in our eyes we both would want to be in that same boat as far as guys not really knowing who we are and we just showing by our athletic ability.
What's the biggest adjustment you think he has to make going from high profile to recruit to now that freshman that everybody expects so much from?
The one thing that's different about Leonard, he's been in that eye since his freshman year in high school. So he's kind of got an idea, he's kind of have a feel for exactly what he's up against when he's his freshman year in college. Now it's going to be a little different, the bar raised a little higher, but it's pretty much the same. And if you just react the same way of who you are, you should have no problem with it.